We are at the Charlotte Speedway for the first ever race of Season 1 of the SCRL Strictly Stock Series. Yes, the Cup Series. Starting all the way back in 1949, we are finally going to simulate every single Cup season for this league, starting with 1949, of course. So, we are making history here today. We have done the Busch, we have done the Truck, and now we are doing the Cup. The 24 car of Cal Metz will be leading us to the green flag. Storm beside him is the 77. Let me look at my sheet here. Rodriguez Zaptus is, I think, how you say his name. We got a lot of new drivers here in this field. Of course, 38 drivers are in this field. New series, a new track. Well, not really a new track. It's a dirt version of Charlotte, kind of. So, yeah. We are making history here today. Who will write their name forever in the history books as the first ever race winner in the Cup Series? Keenan Busch wrote history by becoming the first ever Busch Series race winner. And HBK won the first ever truck event. So, Cal Metz is trying to write history and be the first ever Cup Series race winner. Without any further ado, here's the command for the first time here in the Cup Series history.
Drivers, start your engines!
Very exciting time here in the SCRL. We are finally doing the Cup Series, and yes, we do get to have dirt effects. So you get to see dust and all that good stuff. Just like it was back in the day. On some tracks, I might turn the dirt off so we can see the cars. But for the first event, we are going dirt. Pace car pulls in. And Cal Metz gets the green flag. Puts the hammer down as we head off towards turn number 1. Bad camera angle right there. And a turn number 1. And a turn number 2 to 77 for a run on the high side. Completes the pass as Rodriguez takes over the race lead. Number 6 car, Al Legacy, trying to make a move. And we already got a caution already. Oh, it looks like the 13 of Eli Bright has flipped. Wow. Well, the 77 is our race leader. We'll take a look at the cause of the first caution of the day. So here's the cause of the first caution, the 13 car, Eli Bright. Let's see. Gets contact with the 90 of Colin Dryberg, and Eli Bright gets clipped in the rear by the 21 car, and Eli Bright flips over. So the first lap on the first, well, not the first turn, the third turn, we get a car flipping already. Kind of like the real NASCAR event where Lee Petty wrecked, and Colin Dryberg, of course, with damage in his 90 car. Evan Rudd in the 21 with damage. But the 13, Eli Bright. Makes contact and into the outside wall pretty hard. And flips over. And flips over again. Not a good start for Eli Bright. Well, we will take you back to the restart. And we are back. The 13 car of Eli Bright is out of the race, as well as the 21 of Evan Rudd. So Rodriguez Zaptos is our race leader. Second is Al Legacy. Third, Jack Legacy. Fourth, Cal Metz. And fifth is Cam Nixie. And the 77 gets the green flag. We're back to racing here at Charlotte. Off into turn number 1. Here comes the 6. Trying to get around the 77. Not enough power in his Hudson Hornet just yet. As we make our way into turn number 4. See if we can get a green flag lap complete. And we do. Lap number 6 of 15 has been completed. Rodriguez making his first ever start here in the SCRL. And he's leading them. And I believe we got a caution. Yes, we do. So the 7 77 car leads lap number 7 as we are back under caution for the second time this race. And whoa, we got a power up. Oh, our leader just ran into the back of the 17. Oh, and the 6. This 1. Oh, we'll take a look at the second caution of the day. So here's the cause of the caution. The 23 car of Joshua Rush in the 26th spot. Racing side by side with the 14. Patrick Smith. Looks like Patrick Smith loses control of his vehicle and takes out the 23. Both cars backs it into the turn 3 wall. Makes pretty decent impact by both vehicles. I think for the dirt races, we're going to take the dirt off because it gets in the way. So once again, another classic example. 23 minding his own business. 14 just goes in too hot and loses control of his vehicle. And Joshua spins around and backs it into the outside wall and goes up into the air. Wow. Not a good start for Joshua's career here in the SCRL. But we'll get this mess cleaned up and take you back to the restart. And we are back. We're going to get this race restarted with 4 laps to go. Still have 36 cars on track. Rodriguez Zaptos is our race leader. Second is Al Lagasse. Third, Jack Lagasse. Fourth, Kyle Metz. And fifth is Gatlin Downey. I think that's how you say his name. Pace car pulls in. And we're back to racing here at Charlotte. Into turn 1. Into turn 2. The 6 car trying to do everything he can. Rodriguez trying to defend his race lead as here comes the 6. Al Lagasse trying to get around him. Not enough. 2 laps to go. Next time by. 6 goes way wide. Here comes Jack. Not enough to get around him. 77 maintains his race lead. Be 2 laps to go this time by. As you get a close-up view. And the caution is out. This race is official. We're just racing it back. So unless something happens to the 77 in next lap, Rodriguez will get his first career win. And his first career start. As he takes the white and yellow. Since it's only going to take a lap, we'll go ahead and stay with Rodriguez. Make sure he makes it across the line. As the 6 gives him a friendly tap in the rear. And Rodriguez will write history as the first ever Cup Series winner. First ever start. And he makes history by becoming the first ever winner in series history. So off the final turn in the dust, Rodriguez Zaptos, I believe how you say his name, picks up a historic win here at Charlotte. Well, as we go back around the pace laps, we will see what ended the race. So we have the 9 car of Derek Edison, one of the famous Hudson Hornets. Let's see. Oh, looks like it's the 8. The 8 takes out the 9, just like we've seen with the 23. 8 goes too fast into the turn. 9 almost flips over. Wow. Hard impact by the 9. And there goes the 23, deciding to add insult to injury to the 9 car. So once again, turn 3 turns out to be a problem for these drivers. They just have so much speed going into the turn. And he takes out the 9. Hard impact by the 8 car of TJ Hanley, making his return to this league. Not how he wanted to start off his cup return, league return. And a 23 gets hit and then backs it into the 9. So we had a 3-car incident that ended the race, and we will take you to your results. So here are your race results. Rodriguez Zaptos makes history in his first ever SCRL start in his entire career, makes history and wins in his first ever start, as I said, and he will forever go down in history as the first ever Cup Series race winner. Second is Al Lagasse. Third, Kyle Metz. Fourth, Jack Lagasse. Fifth, Gatlin Downey. Sixth, Luke Rainey. Seventh, Keckle Whiteline. Eighth, Cam Nixie. Ninth, gotta look at my list here. Rubens Wonderly. And 10th is Zach House Nick. And as you can see, it says drivers were laps down when they weren't. So we actually had 33 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. The 8 car, the 9, and the 23 were all out of the race due to accidents that they received in the final caution. Of course, Evan Rudd and Eli Bright will forever be the first ever last place finisher in this series. So, yep, we made history here today in the Cup Series. And we will take you to victory lane for the very first time in his career with Rodriguez Zapdos. Here are your point standings after the first race of the season at Charlotte Speedway. Rodriguez Zapdos is our points leader. Of course, with his win, he has a 15-point lead over Al Agassi. Third is Cal Mitz, 20 points back. Fourth, Jack Lagasse, 25 points behind. And fifth, Gatlin Downey, 30 points behind. Everybody else is basically the same as where they finished, using the 185 points system and all that he used from 75 to 2004, since there aren't no point standings really, information from 1949, so I will have to guess on the points. So yeah, that's the first race of the season at Charlotte. We will next see you at the second race of the season at the beach and road course, which is the Daytona Beach and Road Course, and until then, keep the hammer down and I'll see you at the track.